Okay. Some of you remember me, some of you won't. Long story short, just finished our trip, our journey out to Sturgis. See what a friend of mine brought me. We did the Three Twisted Sisters a while back, a number of years ago, and didn't have a sticker, and from there, and Jakester, you the man, brought it all the way from Texas, from the Lone Star State, that Jakester did. He's my man. Brought me a sticker. He found one. I guess he just recently wrote it and picked me up a sticker while he was at it. So thank you for covering my back, my man. Got lots of places like that. You know as well as I do. Anybody that's even attempted to get these kind of stickers like this right here, they're a pain in the neck to find. It's like stickers ain't cool no more. But that's okay. I'm not cool either, so I roll with it. Hey, Jakester, also liked where you're at with your bike, stickering it out. Way cool. You're the man, brother. Anyway, here's where I'm at. I'm on number 5 tire. I'm spooning on number 5 tire. And let me see here. The Shinko that we spooned on before we went to Sturgis, right here. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you. She's not bald, okay? And I have people that tell me, okay, I got a 1/16 of an inch of tread left there, as you can probably tell by looking at it, okay? There's my fingernail. There's my fingernail down into the bottom over there. Anyway, I got about 1/16 of an inch, but I don't take. You know what? I've had enough flat tires, and it's fun. It's thrilling to have your wife on the back and a couple 300 pounds of gear on there, and you hit a flat tire front or back. It's exhilarating. If you've never done it, try it. If you've never done it, try it and enjoy it. But I warn you, you get down below 20 miles an hour, she's a handful. She'll be a handful. Actually, the worst one that I ever rode down was our Helix, our little Helix scooter. Tip and I out riding, having a good time, and have a back flat. I picked up a nail or something, down she went. And you talk about a handful, and that's a scooter, all right? So 20 miles an hour and below, they're a handful. Don't risk it. You know, swap them out. Put new tires on. I do the cheapies. I've tried the expensive ones. We're just talking online about this. I've tried the expensive ones. I'm a one tire to go out to California, out to the West Coast tour, swap it, and a tire coming back. Same kind of a thing. I just had the expensive tires. I have had, you know, yeah, they do get a few more miles, and yada. But the problem is what do you do when you're okay? You go out there and you look at your tire and like, okay, she's half gone. About. You head back, and you find out 3/4 of the way back. Now you need a new tire. Now you're at the mercy of, well, some people call them the stealers. I don't. They're dealers. Okay, they're people who make a living off from people who aren't smart enough to do it themselves in the first place. That makes sense? So anyway, that's not what this is all about. This particular thing is about, I'm swapping on another new tire here, another tire, and I'm putting on, let's see, I'm trying to test. That's where I was at. Mine kind of went blank there for a minute. I'm trying to test. I've had so many people tell me about these tire beads. Can you see those from here? Tire beads? Let me see here. All right. Now, the guy that I bought these from off eBay, he's got her all figured out. These are ceramic. These are ceramic beads. I don't know if I've still got the, whatchamacallit, okay. These are supposed to be the best of the best from everybody I talk to. Okay, here we are. They're right here. Checkered flag. All right. There we go. Checkered flag. That's the beads. These are ceramic. They're supposed to have been in business for a long time, and pretty much comes well advised. Comes with all kinds of instructions and different things. So the only thing is, in the package of beads that I got, you guys ever see what these things look like? Oh my goodness sakes, they're tiny. All right. See that right there in my hand? Can you see that in there? All right, that's what these beads look like. I've got duplicate. It's as far open as I can go with my hand, so you'll have to try to figure out that. I think they're about, they might be 1/16 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch in diameter. What would that be? Millimeters. Millimeter? maybe 1.5 millimeters. I could mic one up if you wanted me to. If somebody wants me to make a comment on this thread, and I'll mic one up for you if you want me to. Anyway, he uses ceramic beads because I guess they don't stick together and deform and stuff, and you can reuse them and reuse them. And 2 ounces is what he specs at on my tire, on a 140/90/16 bike tire. And these were supposed to come in 2-ounce packages, but they didn't. They came in that 10-ounce package, so kind of threw me a curve on there. And they're sort of a bugger to try to separate and get them all right. But little funnel, medicine bottles, I got them. We're all on the same page here, so that's okay. That's okay. They are kind of hard to deal with. If you got to do that, if you got to separate them out, they're kind of a pain in the neck to do. But use a funnel, take your time, or them babies will be all over the garage floor. And you don't want that. Mine didn't. So I got 2-ounce bottles separated out. I carried that in here, didn't I? Now what I'm going to do, alright, I'm going to use this in the worst of the worst tires that I have had problems in balancing. Okay, I've been balancing tires a long time. I worked for Goodyear when I was just a kid, did a lot of tire balancing, pop it, even the split rims. Remember the split rims? You guys remember the split rims? Oh, split rim cage. Put the tire in the cage, pump it up with a splitter on there. Kaboom! If she come unglued, the thing would take your head off. I'm not joking. So that's how far back I go in balancing tires. Okay, I've done the spin balancing, bubble balancing, on and on and on and on. And I balance all my own motorcycle tires. And if you go back into my videos, you can see where I do show you how to balance tires properly and correctly. I'm running this Kenda. All right, here we are. I'm going back to Kenda. Got it cheap. Another one of the cheapies. All right, and it's a Kenda 140/90/16. It's another Challenger. Picked this one up for $55 off the shelf at my buddy's place. He kind of thought this would be a fun test too. He's kind of curious about how I come out with this whole bead idea. All right, so this one's a 77H, another high load tire, so we should be good that way. This will be my 5th one this year. Let's see, we used one East Coast back in June. There's some of that I think in our videos. Went out to Americade, toured the East Coast, did the Adirondacks and all that kind of stuff. Ran a tire off there. Ran spooned a new one on, a new Shinko on, and let me see here. Ran California, did West Coast on that one. Got out there, tootled around, played around, and ended up with about 5,300, I think, or something like that on that Shinko, and ordered another new one. Swapped it on out in California, brought it back home, did the tour, all that kind of stuff back home again. Then swapped one on. That was July. And end of July, I swapped another one on to go to Sturgis, and that's the one that I just took off that I showed you. And in the Sturgis rally, we didn't just go from Michigan to the rally. We went to got to the rally. Weather was great. It was like 80 degrees, perfect riding weather. So the Flaming Gorge, never been there? Flaming Gorge, bottom of southwest corner of Wyoming, southeast corner of Utah, northwest corner, I know my directions, corner of Colorado, right where the Colorado River flows through at. Don't tell nobody I told you this, but if you ain't ridden it, I almost said Red River Gorge, that's in Kentucky. The Flaming Gorge. If you start up on 90 and drop down on 191 out of Rock Springs, follow her around, you'll be shocked. You're gonna cross a dam. It's wild. Cross a dam, catch 44, cross the bottom, and then 43 up. You'll be good to go. You'll say, "Puck, wow, Grand Canyon," and you'll thank me. I guarantee it. Anyway, as long as you catch good weather. Anyway, so that's what we did, and then we roamed a whole bunch of upper Wyoming while we were out for the Sturgis rally. Had a bunch of fun, had a bunch of other things going on too. Bunch of stuff online too on YouTube about my Sturgis rally reporting, all kinds of different things. We rode the Vanderhaul, we rode the Polaris Slingshot, we rode the new Yamaha Venture, we rode the let me think here. Oh, I got to ride a new R1. You guys know about Maggie, right? My 01. there she sits, waiting for me to get on her. Maybe later today I'll take her out for another run. But anyway, couldn't resist. Got on the new R1, rode that. Had all kinds of fun. Toured here, toured there. Before we knew it, looked at my back tire, and wow, it was right down there. And I'm like, Tip, it's either we're gonna fall at the mercy of these guys out here, somewhere out in the middle of Wyoming. It's going to charge me $400 to put a tire on my bike, or yeah, let's head it home. We got enough ride time, so we did. We headed home, and we came home with that. Now we're going with that, and I'm going to try these beads. Okay, the Kendas, because I think it's my theory, and everybody's welcome to their own theory, right? Because they're what do they call them? Nylon walled. Because they're nylon walled, they're susceptible to bumpiness until they warm up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, well, that's like a really good tire to try to balance out. I've never ever been able to get a good balance, even when hot. You get up in near triple digits with them, and they just, I don't know, they just don't hold it. So this is going to be a test. I'm going to put these beads, 2 ounces of these ceramic beads, into that wheel. I've cleaned the rim. I've dried the rim. I've made sure, well, you guys know, you see my videos. I know what I'm doing when swapping tires. The inside of the tire is bone dry. I also got, let me see here. I also got special caps and Schrader valves that I'm going to be putting in, so one of these beads don't get caught in my hold on here a minute. Don't get caught in my whatchamacallit, Schrader valve in my air inlet, and we'll be putting those in, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so I'll be reporting back and let you guys know when I put the snake oil in the water. I love doing this. I'm that kind of guy. I don't really trust a lot. I like to find out for myself, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the snake oil in the water, if that's what it is, shake it, and then we're going to find out whether the snake oil and the water separate. All right?